Hey everyone, welcome back. So today's look is this simple but bright spring inspired makeup tutorial. For foundation, I'm using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Mineral Rich Loose Powder Makeup. As you know, for me, my personal preference is to wear mineral makeup on myself, and I either use this one or my Bare Minerals. Now, like many of you, my face is a bit paler than the rest of my body, so I always add a foundation that's got a little bit of colour to it, just so I completely match. The one I'm using is Intensity 3.0, and with any mineral makeup I always add a little bit more than they tell you to, and then using a kabuki brush I really work that into the skin in circular motions, including my neck and over my ears. Mineral makeup is really good if you suffer with blemishes and breakouts because it doesn't clog your pores. And don't worry if you want more coverage, the idea of a concealer, which I'm going to use now, is to go in and cover any blemishes that need extra coverage. A few weeks ago I had a little breakout and now I'm just left with a little bit of scarring, which in my case usually takes about a month to disappear. So I'm using the amazing concealer just to go over those areas to diminish any deeper pigment in my skin. If you suffer with acne and you've got a lot of good skin in between your breakouts, you don't want to clog your face with loads of cakey makeup. Instead, you want to go over it with something that's a medium coverage and then just go in and conceal those blemishes. As I want a really fresh appearance to my face, I'm applying a very small amount of that underneath the eyes, and as you can see, it just gives a very subtle brightening effect. To set that concealer in place, I'm using my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural in Medium Plus, and on my Blank Canvas Cosmetics E36 brush, I'm just gently patting that over the top of the concealer. This is going to prevent it from creasing and also keep it in place for the entire day. Recently I received the new Zoeva Graphic Eyes pencils. These are the 6 new shades and they're due out on the 21st of March. From left to right we've got the Truth, Taupe, It's Never Over, Mute, Myth and After the Disco. I'm taking Myth and I'm applying that to the mobile eyelid, so from the lash line up to where our eye naturally creases. And then taking my Blank Canvas Cosmetics flat shader brush, I'm blending that colour into the skin. Now as these are waterproof eyeliners, I'm not going to be going in with any eyeshadow, we're going to be using these on their own. This is a really beautiful pearly beige with a metallic finish, and really would look beautiful on any skin tone. Now like you would with an eyeshadow, you want to layer this product twice, so once you've blended it out, go back in with your pencil, reapply the colour, and then go back in with your brush to blend the colour again. Next I'm taking the Truth, and this is a really subtle pearlescent ivory white. Most white kohl pencils are stark white, whereas this is really subtle, and because it's pearlescent it only glows when it catches the light. The next pencil I'm taking is Taupe, and obviously the name describes the colour. I'm pulling my skin taut at the edge of my eye, I'm running that close to the lash line and then using an angled liner brush just to blend it out. Now the reason you want to use an angled liner brush is to keep the product basically in the place that we've applied it, but we want to soften that colour. So we don't want to pull the colour upwards, we want to keep that darkness very close to the lash line. If you want something more intense, you could try the Zoeva Black to Earth pencil, which is a rich matte black. But for the look I'm going for, we want something soft and simple, so the eyes look subtle but elegant and make the lips the feature of the look. Now we're not looking for anything too precise when you're applying this eyeliner, you just want to make sure it's very close to the lash line and then soften that with the brush. This will help to make the lashes look fuller when we apply mascara. To tightline the eye, I'm using the colour Mute, which is an intense charcoal grey and it's a matte finish. I'm also applying the tiniest amount into the root of the lower lash line. Again, this isn't to add the look of eyeliner, it's to help make the root of the lower lash line look a lot fuller. And using the same angled liner brush from earlier, we want to work that into the root, softening that colour. Then it's time to curl the top lashes. I'm using my Shonagh Eyelash Curlers. These are my absolute favourite. They are a little bit expensive, but you will so notice the difference. Then moving on to mascara, I'm using my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. When I'm applying mascara, I like to wiggle my mascara wand right at the root of the lashes and then pull the wand up to coat the very tips. And then I also like to coat the back of the lashes and then coat the front again. For me, it's a great way to add volume and length and drama to your lashes. Then you want to add 2 coats of mascara to your bottom lashes because we're going to be applying a couple of individual clusters to the top. We want the bottom to balance with the top lashes. The cluster flares I'm using are from Peaches and Cream, and for glue I'm using the Velour Lash Stick in black. Now I already have a tutorial up close on how to apply individual clusters, so I'm just going to whiz through this, but I'm applying about 4 or 5 to the outer corners, and as you can see this adds a really beautiful flare. To give the skin a bit of a sun-kissed glow, I'm using my Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and on my Blank Canvas Cosmetics F40 contour brush I'm applying this to the high points of the face where the sun would naturally hit. Don't forget you can get 10% off of Blank Canvas Cosmetics if you apply the code Shonagh at the checkout. It is in the description bar below. So I'm also applying that to my cheekbones. I'm not using it as a contour, again this is a bronzer, so we want to get that sun-kissed glow where the sun would naturally hit. I know your neck doesn't get the sun, but bronze it because otherwise it will look really pasty. My favourite springtime blush is this matte finish blush by Illamasqua called Lover, and I'm applying this to the back half of the cheek. For light to medium skin tones and tan skin, this is absolutely beautiful. Now for the statement feature of the look, which is the lips. I'm using this Lips Eclipse liquid lipstick by Sigma Beauty. This one is called She Knows the Ropes. The colour is described as watermelon mashed with mango, which is a really good description. It's a very opaque satin finish lipstick and it's absolutely beautiful. Now you could totally wear it just like this, but for me, as I tend to get my hair in my lipstick a lot, I've decided to go for more of a matte finish, and I'm going to use a translucent powder to do this. I'm going to pat it straight onto my lipstick and this is going to mattify it. Another option is to apply a bit of tissue over your lips, then get a brush and dust the translucent powder through the tissue. Either way works absolutely fine, and for me this just means it's a little bit more durable and it's less likely to transfer. And if you want it to look even more simple, you can wear a nude lip. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed my nice lightweight simple spring tutorial. I wanted to do something with a nice bright lip and something really simple on the eyes. If you don't feel competent on applying the individual clusters, then you can just apply a really nice light strip lash, or you could just go for mascara. This lip colour is so beautiful. I'm not normally one for wearing colour, although I probably will try and wear this when I go on holiday. But as I have got long hair, it does tend to swipe whatever lip gloss I've got off, so I always go for a clear gloss usually. So that's why I wanted to mattify this, so that if I do get any issues with my hair, it's not going to pull the colour across my face. I know you can get matte finish lipsticks, but they aren't always the exact shade that you want, and I absolutely love the shade of this lipstick, so that's why I prefer to use that and then put a translucent powder over the top to make it more of a matte finish. If you haven't seen them already, these are the new Zoeva Graphic Eyes collection. It's the new 6 colours. And they're so beautiful, and a few of them have got a really nice pearlescent finish, and because they're quite delicate, I wanted to do something quite delicate in terms of eye makeup, so that's why I've just gone for pencils, really nice and light, and it works perfectly with a bold lip. If you want to see more of these, I would definitely try and include them in some more tutorials. If you guys are wondering where my ring is from, you've seen this one. This one is from Tresor Paris, and you may have seen it's very similar to a Michael Kors one, but doesn't actually meet in the middle. This one is a full crossover. And then I spotted this one the other day in New Look, and it was £3.99, and I just thought they match. I thought I had to get it. So as usual, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. All the products I've used will be listed in the description bar below with links where possible. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and if you've missed my previous tutorials, you can catch them here. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and they're all at ShowMe Makeup. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!